although we fell short of the goal, like we talked about. I guess what is a 19-game improvement, something like that. And that's obviously a big step for our guys. But what I told them was let's strive for more, use it as fuel, motivation, experience to get it done next year. But something we can be proud about and build on. But got to take that next step now.
Hey, Houston fans, I am so happy.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready? I was born for this. Look, every Sunday, whenever we play, I get that text. Are you ready? Texas!
The pitch. And Altuve hits it in the air pretty deep to left. Carter is back at the wall, leaves, and it is gone! It's gone! How do you like that?
One game at a time.
Green still with it. Gets it back, lets it fly, and got it!
Win on two, 1-2. Win!
What is good, H-Town? On today's rundown, the Houston Rockets make a 19-game improvement.
Damn!
The rookies shine all season long, and Ime Udoka finally have this basketball team looking like a formidable basketball team under his tutelage, defensively and offensively. H-Town, get your listening ears ready, strap up your boots, and let's go. Welcome back, H-Town, welcome back. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend a few minutes here with your dreadhead host on Everything H-Town Sports Debate Show. And like always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Your boy is going to bring you all the latest topics of the Astros, the Rockets, and the Texans because I am a native Houstonian and I am a man of the people.
What you talking about, Willis?
And a fan of these teams as well. But on to the first topic, baby. And the Houston Rockets end their season 41-41, a 500 basketball team, and I'm loving it. Head coach Ime Udoka has brought some basketball stability, some credibility, and he brought some discipline to this team, man. Dog. And I'm loving it. This team is finally looking like a team that's coming to form. I know these guys next season is trying to make the playoffs. They will be a better team, a more experienced team. They played a lot more meaningful games at the end of this season, trying to make a push for the play-in tournament. But Ime Udoka had these dudes, for the most part, locked in. Yeah, they still had to get over some of the young jitters and the young things, young mistakes that they do. But for most of all, first of all, these guys came together as a team and they played basketball. And I'm loving what the Houston Rockets did. Like I said, that was a 19-game improvement. Ime Udoka brought this team 19 games above what they were last season. That is a major improvement. And it showed the coaching prowess that this guy is capable of having or being. This guy is a leader. This guy holds people accountable. This guy does not bite his tongue, and he just tells it like it is, man. I am so excited about this team. I love the draft picks. Amen Thompson and Cameron Whitmore. Those guys are some rookies, some young men with some old man souls. And these guys are some legitimate basketball players. They belong on the NBA roster, and on most teams that wasn't as deep as this young Rockets team, these guys would be starters. They would come in. Cam Whitmore averaged 12.1 points a game. It seemed like if this guy was a starter, he would be anywhere from a 17 to about a 22 point a game, or maybe even more, because the guy is just a scorer. Yeah, he still makes some of the boneheaded rookie decisions and mistakes, but he's a rookie. And we got to understand that. And we're going to have those growing pains. Amen Thompson, man, he needs to get a jump shot. But as far as being the do everything type of guard / forward, this guy can move anywhere on the floor, guard anywhere on the floor, score anywhere on the floor. He has to get his jumper much better and more consistent as well as the three-point, but this guy can finish with the left, the right. This guy is an incredible player. This guy defensively can lock guys down, block guys. I mean, this guy can make things happen on the defensive end, as well as push the tempo, push the pace, score, rebound, assist, do whatever he needs to do as a basketball player. And on offense, the guy is just ridiculously fast, and he knows how to run the offense, and I know he's going to do it better. He had a lot of growing pains, and Ime Udoka was always in his ear, messing with him, trying to make this guy better. But the rookies on this team was very exciting to watch. I love these picks. What a consolation prize not getting the top pick. Amen Thompson might be the second best player that came in this draft when it's all said and done, behind Victor Wembanyama. And I'm loving what they did, man. I'm loving the pick. And Cam Whitmore, how this guy slid to number 20, I do not know. And I know a lot of teams are kicking themselves in the hoo-hoo because, man, that boy can ball. That guy needs to be on the NBA roster. I'm sorry, bro. He come out. He was ready. College. He was done with college. He was a one and done. He was ready to be a professional. He has a NBA body, and I'm loving what the Rockets did. But Jalen Green, I have a couple things. Jalen Green averaged 19.7 points this season. Yeah, he kind of backslid. I believe he averaged around 22 points a game last season, but that was chunking up a lot of shots. That was very inefficient. It did not equate to win, so he took a backslide, and I kind of figured that anyway. When he's gonna be under Ime Udoka's tutelage, I knew he was gonna backslide because now he has to run an actual NBA offense, and he has to take shots that mean something. He had to take shots inside the form of the offense, man. You get what I'm saying? He can't just be chunking it up and running out there. He has to make it make sense in this offense, man. They have to move the ball. They have to share the ball. And then as well as not only he played well offensively, he stepped up his game defensively. He did a lot more rebounding. He assisted better. I mean, he looked like a better total player altogether at the end of the season. In the beginning, I mean, his jumper was not on. He was off. But for the most part, Jalen Green looked like he could be the future of the Houston Rockets. He looked way better even after Alfred Sengun went out for the season. But Sengun as well looked like a third-year player that was ready to take that next level. I believe he was averaging around 21 to 22 points a game. That guy made a major improvement as well. I'm loving what this Rockets is doing. I'm loving the veteran Dylan Brooks that they brought in, Fred VanVleet. That was perfect. I know people say, oh, they spent too much money. Those guys' leadership and defensive tenacity was perfect for this Houston Rockets team. The leadership was perfect for these guys. They led this guy. Fred VanVleet was a perfect floor general to bring along these guys, to show Amen Thompson what he needs to be doing, to get Jalen Green in the right sets and show him how to be a professional basketball player, whether he's handling the ball or whether he's on a wing or moving without the ball. Those guys look much better. And like I said, Dylan is always going to bring the defensive intensity. So this was a dream season. I know it didn't equate to us making it to the play-in or the playoffs, but we haven't seen basketball like this in over 3 to 4 years, guys. So I'm loving the improvement. A 19-game improvement is really, really hard to do. I know it don't sound like it's hard to do, but for 2 to 3 years straight, the Rockets was only winning a bare minimum of 19 or 20 games. I think 22 was the max, baby. But these guys made a 19-game improvement, and they were a 500 basketball team. Rockets fans, how do you feel? Because I'm feeling pretty dang good. And I believe if they add a couple of more pieces, these guys get a little bit better. They compete this offseason, get better, get stronger, get faster. I mean, this roster is going to be a good roster next season. You just need to add a couple of more pieces. Things that can work. You need another big, I believe, that can guard the rim defensively. I believe you probably need to add maybe another guard. I like some of the things that we did, but As far as defensively, we need another big because Alfred Şengün, he's not defensively sound. I mean, he did better. He made improvements, but he's not a rim protector. He's not going to block anyone. He's not going to stop people from going to the rim, man. I mean, he did better on his switches this season and, you know, just being more in tune with the defense. He made good improvements. He made pretty good improvements, and I love what the Houston Rockets have done. Also, man, I'm looking at the stats, man. This was lovely. Yeah, Jabari Smith, major improvement, major improvements. Within the Steven Silas offense last season, dude, he looked like he did not belong. They didn't run anything offensively through the guy. They didn't get him on a high post. They didn't get him on a low block. They didn't create anything for him to shoot from the wing. He pretty much was just winging it and freestyling while he was out there, while Jalen Green and everybody else just dribbled the shot clock down and took wild shots. He looked lost and confused his rookie season, but now he looks like a NBA player. He looks like a guy that can play the small ball five, or a guy that can play the power forward. I mean, he can pop out, he can create space, he can shoot from the three, he can shoot from the the low block, 17, 20-foot jumpers. Like, the guy can do a lot in this offense, and he finally showed it under a coach that held these boys accountable, number one, and ran a NBA offense that was formidable for this team and players and for all the fans that couldn't wait to watch basketball. Man, also, another guy that I want to touch on, man. Let me see what Jabari averaged this year, man. I'm trying to see. I hate that Tari Eason was out, but we get him back as well. Uncle Jeff, man, he brought a lot of leadership and did a lot of things off the bench when we needed him. So he helped bring these boys along as well. So I'm going to give a big ups to Uncle Jeff as well. Aaron Holiday, man, he was a good backup guard. He did his thing. The man came off the bench and he did his thing when he had to do his thing. So if they bring Aaron back, I wouldn't be mad as well. But I think we do have to make some upgrades as far as a better big. It's a few things, I know everybody may not be here next season. They may package a couple guys, but as far as the core players, everybody wanted Jalen Green out of town, but this guy can be a 30-point a game, a night, or whatever type player. This guy can literally get out his bed and drop 25 on you with the instance. He showed that his upper body strength, he finished a lot better than I ever seen him do with contact, man. So Jalen Green, this team is in good hands under head coach Ime Udoka, and I'm loving what the Houston Rockets done. I don't want to ramble, man. Houston Rockets fan, if you are excited as your boy, man, leave a comment. Let me know what you think the Rockets should do. Should they add a couple more players? If so, what free agents you think the Rockets should add to this roster? Should we keep it the same and try to just make a few minor improvements and see what these guys make another jump in their second and third and fourth seasons? We got a lot of players from season 3 to season 1, like rookies, everything, man. But I love what the Houston Rockets have been doing, man. And H-Town, I'm your Dreadhead host, Hot Topic TV. I appreciate you guys watching me. I was very excited about this season. I'm happy with this season, and I'm out. Peace.
ID Rockets. ID Rockets.